after you left the Department of Defense in 2006, what inspired you and Joyce to decide to start the Rumsfeld Foundation?
Well, there were several reasons. One element of the foundation, of course, involves military families and individuals who serve the country. And I had been one of the sponsors of legislation to create the all-volunteer military. The reality is that we have probably the finest military on the face of the earth. And one of the central characteristics is that there is no one in there who didn't volunteer. There's no one there who was being forced to be there. Every single person decided on their own that they wanted to make that decision for themselves and contribute through their service in uniform. That fact, it seems to me, is an important one, and the foundation has as one of our goals a purpose in supporting those people and supporting their families and recognizing that they have made a choice that benefits the country, to be sure, and that and that it is important that that be appreciated and that we place a value on it, that the country says, good for you, thank you.
Yeah.
Another element of the foundation is the graduate fellow program. There's no particular magnet drawing people into government. Conversely, there is, from time to time, quite a bit of criticism of government. And it would be a shame if people were dissuaded from making that choice or from studying subject matter that is relevant to public policy and public service. And I think that it's probably a good thing if for us to be doing what we're doing and for others to be demonstrating an interest in the importance of public service, the importance of government, and the importance that government benefit from the involvement, the engagement, the interest, and the contributions of talented, interested, well-educated, honorable human. With respect to the Greater Central Asia countries, as I say, those countries didn't have extensive interaction. And it is a benefit to people in those age groups as their careers are evolving, for them to know people in similar fields from those 10 countries. And as I say, it may very well be that the network that's evolved in the Greater Central Asia region may be the single most important thing our foundation's done. Because there has been no particular linkage among those 10 countries at all. And now there is. Now we have annual meetings. These people are now traveling to each other's countries. They are talking to each other. They are sharing stories and experiences. And it seemed to me that it would benefit Central Asia and the Caucasus, and certainly benefit Afghanistan and Mongolia, to be part of something that was bigger than any one of those 10 countries. Mm-hmm. And to have a linkage. And the network that's evolving in that part of the world, each one of those countries is important in and of itself, but the 10 countries as a region have an importance that is considerable. Mm-hmm. And quite different from the weight and heft and influence of any one of them individually.
Well, a few months ago marked 10 years since the foundation was first established. So thinking back on when you were first conceptualizing what the foundation might do and what your aims were, what stands out to you now a decade in as far as the foundation's evolution over this past decade?
Well, I suppose it's the first thing that leaps to my mind is it's probably better in life to be lucky than smart. And the purpose we had in our minds when we launched these various programs, the 3 programs, have all evolved in a way that's been positive and rewarding. We're pleased with the way it's evolved. We're pleased with what we see with the Graduate Fellows Program. We're pleased with the assistance we've been able to provide with respect to military charities, and grateful to the people that run those charities and the attention and the dedication they demonstrate to be supportive of people who serve in the military and their families. And the progress we see in the greater Central Asia is such that we've been in the process of thinking through a 5-year plan, a 10-year plan, a 15-year plan for the foundation, so that to the extent the people who will be involved when we're not involved continue to believe that some good is being accomplished, some things that are helpful to our country and to our concepts of the value of free political and free economic systems. To the extent that we see progress and contribution, we'd like to see the foundation continue over a period of time, and to the extent that these networks evolve in a way, they very likely will prove over time to be the strength of the programs that we've initiated.